Dolphins, Dolphins, drop some soda on a beep, beep, boop, bop, beep, be afraid of a dolphin. Dolphin stand up, let me see your watch. It's Dolphin time, once again, grab a seat and watch. Mike McDaniel's offense, throw around the yard until he doesn't have a plan for the wild card. Dolphins fam can't whoop the whole family except Tyreek Hill when he whooped his whole family. Bet against the Dolphins in the cold if you're gambling, and Tua might die if he thinks about scrambling. They gotta pay him and no one knows if they should. Played 3 years and no one knows if he's good. This team's got about 9 running backs, so they spent the 4th round pick on a running back. Probably going 4-0 in September. Then of course they put up 0-4 in December. 30 fucking years since this team was a contender. 17-0, great, nobody remembers. Looking good when they play against the Broncos, but then they play a real team, niggas stomp though. Half the fans probably cheering for the other squad, yo. They should relocate this fucking team to Toronto. Couldn't afford Christian Wilkins, money's fairly tight, because they paid Jalen Waddle like he's Jerry Rice. Can't wait till they get to a 50 mil to turn every deep ball into a punt drill. He's the new Chad Pennington, so get excited. And Xavier Howard got cut, then he got indicted. Dolphins got OBJ for a low cost. Unfortunately, it's because he's so washed. Every player on the roster's like 33, about to lead the NFL in major surgeries. Jalen Ramsey's healthy now, let him eat. Dolphins got to be the best team in 2017. The overall plan seems disastrous. Fast little guys in a line full of draft busts. All this hype every year for a letdown. Maybe this the year that Stephen Ross will finally step down. Dan Marino, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Don Shula, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Larry Zonka, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Killer Bees, Dolphins legend. They were gay, all fucking gay. 1985, were you even alive? Dan Marino in the Super Bowl, getting beat by 35. Then the next year they choked in the playoffs. That was it, after that they fell off and they stayed off. Sad sack franchise since a while back. This team is known for the stupid fucking Wildcat. One last ride from Marino as a feared thrower. Whoops, 62-7, his career's over. But Tua's taking over, he's about to blossom. Wait on him to fall, he's a power bottom. Mike McGee keeps pushing all the right buttons. Dolphins probably beat the Raiders 45-0. Then they're heading up north in the cold months. This fucking team is lucky if they even score once. Watch them outside of the heat and it's crumbling. Can't win playoff games, throwing 40 bubble screens. White Stevenson, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Bob Greasy, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Ray Finkel, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Every single Dolphin is gay. How can you tell if he's a Dolphin? If you see him play all season and he's golfing. Perhaps there's a dumb scandal he's involved in, or maybe he broke into your house and he's Cecil Collins. Stephen Ross tried to get him to their goal quicker, but the only thing he did was make the hole bigger. Tom Brady said no and it cost him a draft pick. Robbed of the chance to see them make another bad pick. A bad player chosen or traded for Josh Rosen. Here's a bonus season of Jay Cutler implosions. The entire Dolphins franchise is broken. May as well bulldoze a team into the ocean. Attention Dolphins got a new promotion. First 50 fans to the game can break open. Take them to the showers, make them drop it when they going. And Richie Incognito's right behind him and he's stroking. Just another odd situation to unfold, but the Miami Dolphins have a standard to uphold. When J.H.I. started acting like a 2-year-old, Adam Gase punished him by giving him a Super Bowl. Chose Culpepper over Drew Brees. Chose Ted Ginn because he had a great family. Chose Nick Saban just to watch him flounder. Chose to trade away Wes Walker for a 2nd rounder. All bad moves, I expect nothing less. How you blow a huge lead to the fucking Jets? Losing games has become a Dolphin tradition. Will Brady have so many rings in a real division? Jimmy Johnson, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Dave Runstead, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. Cam Cameron, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucking gay. The Ring of Honor, all Dolphins legends. They were gay, all fucking gay. Losing games has become a Dolphin tradition. But Brady has so many rings in a real division. Jimmy Johnson, Dolphins legend. He was gay, he was fucked.